Sometimes we don't acknowledge things until we see them on paper. Okay. Let me tell you a quick story. I was doing a session one time and I had a husband and wife both at this training. It was for franchise owners, and I had a husband and wife there. The husband's a high I. And so based on reading his assessment, he came to me at a dinner that night. He said, read my assessment for me. And I said, well, you're normally a high I, but you haven't been having as much fun lately. And he looked at me like I had three eyes. Okay. And he didn't know what I was talking about, but I was just telling him what his assessment said. And so later in the evening, his wife came up to me. She didn't know I even talked to her husband. And she said, what is my husband's personality type? And I told her, she said, well, I said, he came out a high I. She says, yeah, well, I thought he was an I, but he hasn't been nearly as much fun lately. Okay. So she acknowledged it, but he hadn't yet acknowledged it. Does that make sense? So sometimes we have to go to somebody's perspective outside of us and say, how do you see me? Have you noticed any changes in me? Ask those same questions that you would be asking them, but ask them to do that for you.